Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world and where you're tuning into us from. Welcome back to the Cassidy the Cardslinger show here on My Psychic Connection. It's Thursday night or maybe Friday morning, depending where you're at. I hope everyone's week is going well. How was that full moon for everybody? Can y'all let me know if you slept last night? Give me like either a thumbs up or a yes if you slept last night. Give me a thumbs down or a no if you didn't sleep last night. I'm getting a lot of mixed feedback from that particular moon, and it was a bit of a doozy. I myself was up most of the night, kind of, toss and turn and on and off. But anyways, it affects all of us differently. My cats were having their own grand time. Sometimes our animals know. Hey, Audrey. Audrey says, I actually did first time ever. And then she says, probably not tonight, though. Wonderful. Yes, I feel that 100%. But anyways, coming out of that, hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Their week is going well as we're heading into the Easter weekend. So that's super exciting. I am really, really stoked to be here tonight. I've got, let's do a deck count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm a little short tonight here. I've only got 9 decks on my table, but I think they will certainly get us through. So how this works, if you are new, come on in and please post your specific question into the chat. Or into the comments here below. Audrey sending me my little octopus emojis. Yes, guys. Hey, beautiful. Hi, Peace. Thank you for being here. Hi, Diana. We're super excited. I am so excited for everybody. Guys, come on in. Please say hello. Even if you're just popping in, say hi, introduce yourself. I love to know who's out here, who's listening, and who we're partying with tonight. So yes, as I said, I am here to do readings for the next hour, and I will be doing free 2-minute long readings. So go ahead and type in your specific questions, and if you can give me a little bit of context, that's super helpful to get me to tap into your situation as quickly as I can in those 2 minutes. If you're looking for something a little bit longer, we're going to have the donation link open, and you can donate for a 3-minute reading, 6-minute reading, a mini or a mega reading. And both the mini and mega readings are not timed, so if you've got a multiple questions, a big complex situation, you want me to read on a number of different things, the mega is going to be your best bet. The mini is really good if you've got one question, one topic, and you want me to really sink my teeth into it. So please do not ask. Here are my no-fly zones. So I have no legal readings, no how will my court case go, none of that, no legal, no medical, and that's including anything physical health related, so no pregnancy readings, no birth predictions or death predictions. I leave the dabbling transition points of life alone. And I am also not a psychic medium, so if you're looking to tap into your loved ones over on the other side, I'm going to direct you to any of the other readers that you find here on My Psychic Connection, and in particular, Journey Ryan, because he's going to be actually our next show on Monday night. So be sure you're tuning into that. His mediumship readings are unlike anything you've ever experienced. And if you haven't had one yourself, you should. And in the meantime, definitely go and you can check out his previous shows. They're all over on YouTube. All of our shows are. And just watching him takes you somewhere. It really does. But without any further ado, what else do I want to say? Okay, we've talked about what we're not going to do. All questions are taken in order, so please be patient with me as I'm moving through everyone's question. If you don't want to wait, if you want to jump the line, go ahead and you can click that donation button, and that's going to get you right to the top, and you have my full undivided attention for the duration of your reading. So guys, I'm very excited. Energy says, hi Cassidy. Oh no, less decks on your table. I know. I have about 7 on the table beside me, but I have 9 at my immediate disposal here. So I'm excited to sling some cards tonight, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started. Really exciting show tonight. We've got a game coming up, so do stay tuned for that. It's a little bit different. The prize is a little bit extra special tonight, so we'll get to that in a moment. But in the meantime, I've got my cards nice and shuffled here. I'm ready for my first question, please. reading right off the bat. I love it. Thank you so very much for supporting the show, for supporting us. It's Katie P. Hi, darling. Hello, strawberries. Awesome. So thank you again for your donation. It really helps the show. And this month, $1 from every donation is going to the Plant a Tree Foundation as we are celebrating not with Earth Day, but Earth Month. So awesome. Thanks again, Katie. Katie asks, will Jordan be able to show his parents that he is serious about us? Okay, thanks, Katie. That's a great question. Let's tap in to what's going on in your connection. How that goes down. Let's see here. All right. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, looking at this initially here, from your perspective, it seems like he's not currently in a space where he can be open and honest with his family. It's almost like you're looking at him and he's appearing muzzled, or like he can't. There is a serious block that he has in being able to share things with his family. Where he is at, I've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. And I think on his end, in the past, bringing things up around his family, I feel like they have a particular path that they're looking for him to take, and he's not comfortable sharing with them the fact that he wants to deviate from that path, because that's where his heart in fact lies. I do want to say here, though, the connection between you two is absolutely beautiful with this Ace of Pentacles upright. To me, this is showing something with serious longevity, a long-term connection that is deep and beautiful and rooted in the stuff you want to believe in with love, if that doesn't sound all the way too cliche. To answer your question, is he going to be able to, communicate this with his family? I have the 10 of Pentacles upright, followed by the Magician as the advice card for how to handle this. That 10 of Pentacles to me, look at this card. It's beautiful. If you can see it here, it literally has a family in celebration, in acceptance of each other, of what's going on. And I know that probably sounds completely counterintuitive and something like, I'll believe that when I see it. If that's where you're at with all of this, the Magician card here is, look, he just needs to be open and honest with them about what it is that he really wants. This is my life. This is what's important to me, and being willing to share that authentic side of himself. I do want to say, though, it takes a moment before that acceptance comes all the way. I first have the 10 of Cups in reverse before we hit that 10 of Pentacles upright. So I think immediately there, the hesitation you're feeling, that he's feeling, that is experienced in this situation, is valid, and I can see why that hesitation is there. Immediately, he's going to be met with, I would say, what he's expecting as a response from them. That 10 of Pentacles reverse, they have their own opinions, and he's taking a different path. Then we move into the 10 of Pentacles. And to me, I don't feel like we're in that 10 of Cups reversed phase very long. I don't think they're going to shun you guys for years. She says yes. So with that Magician card, I feel like within his heart, he's probably already made the decision. He wants to go ahead and tell them about you and have that open and honest discussion. He just hasn't made that final move yet. So what else? I'll just finish where I was going with that. For you to provide support for him in order to make that decision, because he just kind of needs the confidence to be able to make that next step. But know that your hesitation, his hesitation, is completely valid, because you are going to be met with a level of your expectation when this is brought up. But going from this Ace of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles situation, that what you two have, you're very good for each other, and they will come to accept that. It's just going to take a bit of time, my dear. So thank you so very much for trusting me with your question and for your donation, supporting the channel here. It just, it means the world to me, and it really helps us along. So thank you so very much, Katie, and I certainly wish you all the best. Guys, this is so exciting. I love Thursday nights. There's nothing that I love doing more than reading cards, except maybe reading about cards. I read books about cards, all the rest. But we're not here to talk about all of that. Guys, please make sure you are sharing me out, though. If you've got friends, family, people who are, who you think could use a little bit of guidance, who have questions, information that they are seeking, and you just want them You want to be able to help, but you don't know how. Send them this link. Send them all of us here at My Psychic Connection. We've got the shows going 5 nights a week, and we are always here and available to take your questions and help everybody out. If you are listening to me somewhere that you want your question answered, but you are just listening to me by audio, I'm going to shuffle you over to our YouTube channel. So just go on to YouTube, type in My Psychic Connection, and you'll find the little red ball. It'll say live with my floating face there, and you'll be able to type in your question there. So, and guys, please make sure you're, liking and subscribing and all that. It just helps build up the community and keep you informed on all of the cool stuff that's coming out. Which, by the way, that YouTube channel is just daily content, folks, and weekly content. We've got the angel card numbers of the day with the beautiful Destiny K. We have the tarot card of the day with Journey Ryan, and those are bang on accurate. They are fascinating how those messages end up coming back around. And then we have the amazing Squirrel. She does the transits in you. That video comes out every week, and it talks about all of the things going on in the sky, every astrological transit that you need to know about for how you can expect things to pan out, in the week ahead. And it just really helps understand where people are coming from, what things to expect, best ways to navigate it. Like, there's so much information, there's guidance. They're beautiful, beautiful videos. So make sure you guys are checking those out, and they're YouTube exclusives. All right, shuffling in. I'm ready for my next question, please. Folks, we've got another donation for a 3-minute reading. Thank you so very much. Katie, I just had this question. Katie, did you donate again? Wait, no, this is not it. This is a different question. Can you please see if what Jordan's... Oh, my apologies. I just saw you, and I saw Jordan, and okay, sorry. Give me half of a second here, my dear. Whew. All right, thank you for donating again, Katie. My heart and my love goes out to you. Can you please see if what Jordan's parents' problem is in regards to us? Absolutely. So let's see what's going on there. What is the root of the why they feel the way that they feel? Let's take a look. Okay. And then we'll take a look. Okay, so, well, so I've asked here sort of about, the mother and the father. She says, is it me or is it Jordan? All right. Well, I'm going to kind of break this up a little bit. So from the mother's side, the cards have got the Page of Pentacles reversed, the 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is oh man. And not to just shuffle this off, but this is a clear case to me of, isn't nobody going to be good enough for my Jordan? It wouldn't matter who you are. This is coming across as very impersonal to her problem with you. It's just like, if the Ace of Pentacles itself, which is, from the last reading, this is the connection you have. You have a beautiful relationship. You take good care of each other. You're healthy for each other. The next card I have is the 8 of Cups, which is like that. It wouldn't matter if he's found someone who's perfect for him. It's not going to be good enough, because there's a strange little, I want to be the woman in his life kind of thing going on with his mom. And so from her side, her perspective, to me, that's not a you thing. It's a her thing. From the other side, so his father or just other information about what's going on, I have the Chariot and the 8 of Swords. So what I want to say is they have an opinion that your relationship, and the 2 of Wands, your relationship has stopped him from going after something he wants. They see your relationship, and thereby extension, they see you holding him back from achieving something that he either had set out to do or was wanting to accomplish. And to me, I don't see that being the case. I feel like that's actually unfair. I don't think they understand that he's making his own decisions in this regard. But it looks like he had let them know he was going to pursue something. To me, it seems like either a career-oriented travel type of an experience. and then he found you, and he changed his priorities in life, and they were still wanting him to carry on that path that he had expressed. And they're blaming him changing his own mind on you, which is bullshit. Sorry, that was a judgment, but I'm just saying. Card I have here again for your connection and what you bring to him, the Queen of Pentacles upright. And the Eight of Wands reversed. I just want to finish my thought where I want to say they are completely missing. They have completely misrepresented what you have brought to him about who you are in his life and the support and the love that you bring to him. They just see you as a no one good enough for him, and she stopped him from going after the things that he wanted in life, and she wrecked it all. But that's not the case. That's not the case. But that is their problem. That is what I see. So in that regard, I think that information can be very helpful, and I hope it is, for how he phrases his discussion with them surrounding, she says, that's crazy. Have him use that as sort of a backbone when he's talking to them, because if you outright tell someone that their perception is wrong, a lot of times people will put their back up and they'll get really defensive, and they don't like hearing that. Right? So when we have a better understanding of why people are feeling the way they're feeling, I think this would be good advice for him to kind of validate where he is expecting, like what his perception of the problem is initially, armored with the information I just gave from those cards there, and let them know they need to see that he is an autonomous figure in his life, and they need to see that you're not holding him back, that he is actually choosing to commit to you and to have this connection. So I hope that is also helpful, my dear. And thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. I'm sending you all the absolute love in the world. Energy sends me a bunch of thumbs up. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes from Peace. Yes. Oh, guys. Erica with the moons and the butterflies. Hi, Pamela. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody, send me some more emojis, guys. Send me emojis. Send me some hearts. Please like this video. Send the little hearts. Whatever you can do, it all just like pops up along my screen, and it just, Katie says, thank you. You're so very welcome, my dear. And thank you again for your donations. Super helpful. Audrey's giving me the heart eyes. Guys, I'm super pumped. We're going to play the game soon. I'm going to go ahead and take one more question. I typically go ahead and do this a little bit into the show. But please, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel as well. If you're not watching on YouTube, YouTube is a really great platform. I'm going to go ahead and just props up to YouTube, because sometimes we've had some issues with Facebook, either, lagging a little bit. I don't know. I'm just always shuffling people to YouTube, because when I'm watching the shows, that's always where I go. Anyways, let's go ahead and get these cards nice and shuffled. And I am ready. Gemma. Hi, Gemma. How are you doing, my darling? So lovely to see you. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm just having a great time already. Gemma, hey, lovely. I struggle to get out places / vacation due to my health conditions. I'm thinking it's becoming a relationship block. Is Adam becoming a bit frustrated / bored with the situation and me? Thanks. All right, my dear. Let's take a look at how he's feeling. Is Adam becoming frustrated / bored with the situation and with me? Let's take a look at that, my dear. What's going on for Adam? All right. Let's get a couple more here. Aww. Okay. So the first question about is this rooted? Okay. Where you're asking this, I feel like the perception of you asking this is not strictly rooted in, I would say, just a fear or a wondering or allowing my not less happy thoughts to take me somewhere else. I feel like you are asking me this because there has either been some shift or some change in your communications with each other. You're picking up on something that doesn't maybe feel initially quite right. The first card I laid down here is the 9 of Cups. And I love this particular 9 of Cups. We've got Buddy here sitting super happy with all of his cups. And then I have the Emperor in reverse, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm seeing from this, is he getting bored with you? No, he's not. He's not. With this 9 of Cups reversed and the Emperor, or 9 of Cups upright and the Emperor reversed, I don't think he's not worried about not being able to travel or go out. Like, he seems to be a bit more of a, in a sense, more what your connection brings to him cultivates and allows him to enjoy his, I would say, either more homebody self or self that does different activities with you than he would perhaps do otherwise. I'm not seeing he's getting bored. In fact, with the 6 of Wands, I just have to finish my sentence. I feel like you're going to be going on your own sort of adventures. And just because right now things are challenging and look like they can't go somewhere, I beg to differ. It just seems like they take a bit of a different form. So thank you so much for your question, my dear. I hope that was helpful. I'm certainly not seeing him getting bored with you or checking out or having any real issue with that. So thank you very, very much. And I wish you all the best. Peace is sending me all these like heart. I love that little emoji. Whenever I'm feeling lots of love, I always send that little emoji around. It is so very sweet. So guys, it's game time. All right. You know the drill. You may know the drill. If this is your first time here, welcome. Come on in, say hello. How this game works is I have a standard deck of playing cards here. The suits are, in case you are new to playing cards, we've got hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs. It is a 52 card pack consisting of ace through 10 and then jack, queen, king of each of the suits. So 52 cards. What we're going to do is we're going to put the timer on for 2 minutes. And I want everybody to try and guess which card I drew before the show started. Use this as a nice little intuitive hit exercise to see if you can tap into what the correct card is. And if you're not getting anything intuitively, don't worry. Just type as fast as you can, as many guesses as you want. You need to say what the number or court card is and the suit. Rebecca's here. Hey, Rebecca. So I'm going to say go. Go. Type in your guess. What card do you think I pulled before the show? And we need to know what the suit is that you're guessing and the number or the court card. So while you guys are doing that, okay, yes, they are starting to roll in. Awesome. And there is no limit to how many guesses that you may have. You can guess as many times as you like, as fast as your little fingers can type. And we're only going to run this for 2 minutes. So after that point, if we don't see the card having been guessed, unfortunately, there won't be a winner, but I really hope there will be. So let me know, which playing card do you think it was? The back is watching diligently. Guess ace through 10, jack, queen, king of any of the suits. So while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you guys about our weekly lineup. So tomorrow, usually on this show, I'm sitting here super pumped and excited about the Friday show. But this week, because it is Easter, everyone's going to be at home, painting eggs, enjoying time with their family. And the Friday show this week will not be taking place. But never fear, darlings. On Monday, we are back with Journey Ryan live. His show is at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And he was the medium that I was telling you about. Just incredible. He's also hilarious. You've never seen somebody tread the lines of serious and empathetic and hilarious so beautifully as Journey does. You can be crying and then you can be like gut-wrenched laughing. It is a gift. It is a beautiful soul. So his show, like I said, is Monday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Then Tuesday, we have the lovely Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. And she is just such a sweet soul. If you have not checked out her readings, she is an earth angel, I swear. And she's on at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is a super kick-ass lineup. Guys, we are starting the night with Happy Hour with Psychic Gigi. Rebecca, you won. It was in fact the King of Spades. So congratulations. I'm so excited. We have a winner tonight. And it's Rebecca, darling. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to finish telling everybody about the shows, and I'm going to be right back with you, but I'm so very excited. Okay, so Thursday, yes, never miss Happy Hour. bring a drink, join the incredible Psychic Gigi, the Groovy Brown Goddess. That's Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. And then we are back with Journey Ryan live at, there we go, 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then at the beautiful midnight hour, Whispers of the Forest with the cutest, most intuitive, just goddess herself, Psychic Squirrel. So check her out Wednesdays at midnight, and then we're back with our lineup on Thursdays with Destiny K at 7, Journey Ryan at 10, and yours truly, the Cassidy the Cardslinger here at, what is that? What am I at? 11? 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yay, Rebecca. Okay, we have got Rebecca saying she's super excited. We've got people, energy, who's given you claps and loves. Okay, so, my dear, all right, Rebecca, Ridiculous deck is here once again. And oh, that's one of the cutest cards. It was just at the bottom of the deck. It's a little cat, and it says future not found. Wonderful. So, Rebecca, my dear, I'm doing something a little bit extra, a little bit different tonight. Usually I say I'll just give some sort of message. She said in the heart emojis, some kind of message or whatever, sometimes I'll have, okay, I'm going to throw this out here though. If you have a particular topic in life, she's laughing at the future not found. If you have a particular topic, I'm happy to take the topic. If you don't have a topic, no worries. I will still, the only time you will ever find me reading without a question and without context is on this show with this moment in time with these particular cards. So Rebecca, let me know if you want this to be centered on a particular area of life. And what I am going to do is I'm going to lay down 3 cards. And because it is, we are celebrating the Save the Earth. She says, nope, just sling the cards. Okay, here's the spread I'm doing in honor of Earth Month. You guys know the 3 R's? I mean, like, learn as soon as you can walk kind of thing. The 3 R's of taking care of the planet is recycle, reuse, and reduce. Okay, so I am turning that into a spread tonight in celebration of Earth Month. And I'm going to see, Rebecca, what you need to, in your life, recycle, reuse, and reduce based on what the Ridiculous deck has to say. I've never done this spread before. Recycle, rescue. No, recycle, rescue, reuse, reduce. Yep. All right. So let's see what in general in life the cards have to say. I've never done this spread. I thought of it today, and I've never used it for this deck. So for our lovely Rebecca, recycle, reuse, and reduce. Recycle, reuse, and reduce. Something to be recycled. All right, here we have the shark, the first card, shark, trombone, and 3 sandwiches. I think we've seen this one on this channel here before. Shark, trombone, and 3 sandwiches for recycle. So something in your life that is gone and needs to come back. Okay, I'm going to go with a lost passion. Or not a lost necessarily passion, but something that has perhaps either become mundane that you don't get to sink your teeth into it anymore. She says, love that one. So with these 3 sandwiches, I don't know if you're interested in cooking, and maybe because you have to do it all the time, it's not as fun and artistic as it could be. If that's not the case, because this is wide open in general, I'm going to say we're going to look at the shark and the trombone. Recycle, something to bring back into your life is a hobby, something that you have done in the past that just became mundane or fell by the wayside. So pick up that old hobby back again. Recycle. She says, baking. Girl, go bake. Go bake. Bake some bread. Bake some cakes. I love it. Give that a try. Okay. Recycle. Reuse. This is a pit bull driving a tiny truck. One of my most closest friends in the world is listening to Pitbull today. So this is hilarious. A pit bull driving a tiny truck. Okay, recycle, reuse. So reuse something to, I would say, either, continue back into your life. And you know what? I'm actually going to go there with that. Music, sounds, particularly I'm saying what you listen to while you're driving. It can be like music oriented, but you could even be listening to Pitbull while you're driving your truck. But what I want to say here is like either audiobooks, podcasts, using that time that you're in the car to do something for yourself. Allow that time driving to be a bit more entertaining for yourself. Okay? And reduce. Reduce, we have the Sword Hoarder. Oh, I don't think I've seen this card like ever. The sword hoarder, he looks like this. He's a little ram with all of the swords. Reduce the clutter and the things you have in your space. Are you hoarding something that you're not actually particularly using? You just got too much stuff lying around. She says, okay. Too much stuff lying around. Sword hoarder, things you're not necessarily using. How many swords do you need? You know, unless you're a ram. He's a ram. He could be butting people with his heads, but he's hoarding swords for some particular purpose. Something that you have that's too much of. Reduce the clutter that you have in your space and curate your items mindfully. She says, oh my God, seriously, I am over the clutter. Excellent. So you're already reducing that. I love it. So thank you so much. Thank you, Rebecca, again, and congratulations on being our winner, our first winner of the Recycle, Reuse, and Reduce Earth Day special of the Ridiculous deck. She says, awesome reading, Ridiculous deck, Cassidy. Thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and pop this back on my shelf and let her rest until next week. Let's pick up a regular old deck of tarot cards here. Give these a good shuffle. That's so fun. My cheeks hurt after doing that reading. Every time I pick up that deck. Absurd. All right. Shuffling my cards. I'm ready for my next question, please. Guys, we've got a donation for a 6-minute reading. Yay, thank you so much. Elise, hi Elise. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your donation, supporting the show, supporting myself, and just smiling ear to ear. Gosh, my cheeks tonight. Elise, hi darling. Elise says, are me and Jordan going to be are me and Jordan going to be up back together? If so, is it worth it if we do? I feel like I've known him before, and it's meant to be, and I didn't see this coming, so a little confused. Okay, let me read that one more time. Are me and Jordan going to be, like, are you asking, like, if you're going to get back together? Are you going to be up together? I am so sorry. If you're here, darling. Sorry, yes, typo, sorry. Lol. Are we going to end up back together? Thank you so much for clarifying. Okay, awesome. If it's possible to get your full question back up there, thank you. The people in the back are the best. So are you going to end up back together? If so, is it worth it if we do? I feel like I've known him before, and it's meant to be, and I didn't see this coming, so a little confused. Okay, thank you so much, my dear. Let's take a look at what's going on with your connection with Jordan and see what I see in the cards here. All right, and let's see if we can just get a little more information about where this is going. All right, my dear. So, complicated situation you find yourself in with him at the moment. What I am seeing on his side, I've got the 7 of Swords in reverse, where he's saying he didn't really see this coming. It looks to me like he is either pulled back, retreated, or taken leave of your previous level of communication, the commitment style that you had to one another. Because when I'm looking at the card I have for you, I've got the 7 of Wands, where to me it's like you are sitting here fighting for this, being the person trying to move this forward, where he seems to have, within his mind, renegotiated without sounding all the way, legal, renegotiated the what's it called? Existence, basically, of the contract or the relationship details you guys have together. He has pulled back from the situation, and I have the Empress card in reverse, where it's like you feel like the proverbial rug has been pulled out from under you. Like he was someone that made you feel this way, supported, cared for, nurtured. She said, yeah, we broke up, and we both were on the same page with that this time. Yeah, and I almost want to feel like these cards are sort of show, I guess they're really showing me your perspective of how you are taking this, as opposed to, his side. I have the Chariot card in reverse as well with what's going on for him. at the moment, he feels like he can't move forward with this. And if whatever, I feel like at least that level was clearly communicated between the two of you. You guys have a very clear understanding with the limitations you're both facing in this connection right now. With what I'm looking at, where this is going sort of in the immediate future, I've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. To me, it's just showing the current situation of you two existing separately. To me, that's showing that's continuing in the short term. And then I have the Five of Wands upright, which I know I've had this card come up for the connection between the two of you before, just showing a level of complication that is almost uncommon, shall we say, in relationships. So I'm not seeing, like, while I definitely believe that the next little while, she says, yeah, because we need time to heal separately. Absolutely. But I don't think you're going to get time to heal all the way separately, because it looks like we're in this state of this Knight of Wands reversed. You guys are existing separately for a short period of time. And then it looks like things are getting stirred back up between the two of you, where difficult conversations are being had and you both can't get what you're looking for. I'm just getting the sense you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You can't get what you're looking for together, and you can't get what you're looking for if you're completely separate. If that makes any sense at all. I then have the Seven of Coins in reverse. So after this period of time where we're like, okay, separate actually doesn't work for the two of us. And then we find, she says, yes, separate doesn't work. And some level of trying to exist separately, but keeping in touch and kind of maintaining the connection that we have is so complicated on a level that apart doesn't work and together can't happen right now. So you're kind of both stuck in this state where I think so it seems like there's a period of blankness. Then there is a period of increased complication between the two of you. Then we get to this card I had. It was the Seven of Coins in the reverse, where that's like a plan comes back in place of how this is actually going to look. She says, wow, this is exactly what's going on. So if I were to draw a graph, it's flatlined. Then it starts to get quite bumpy. Then it looks like we're actually taking off a little bit, like, okay, we've had time to realize that everything we've done up to this point has not worked, including trying to be apart, including trying to maintain some level of together without actually being together. And then I see the Seven of Pentacles where it's like, okay, what are we going to actually put into place to change that? To change the fact that this has never worked. The outcome card I have at the end of this is the King of Cups, with the card as the Lovers reversed as the card of advice. So I feel like no matter what you get, this is a connection you cannot run away from. You may have tried, he may have tried, but until you two figure out a way to be together, you're never going to be able to be apart. Separate is not. I'll say separate is not in the cards. I just about used that line. She said, I've tried and couldn't. Absolutely. This Lovers in reverse is like almost a more deeply rooted. I don't operate with the term soulmate, but I'm just like, there's a cord there between the two of you that you can pull and stretch out, or you can snap. But when you're snapped, it's broken and it's not working. It doesn't work that way either. So thank you so much, my darling, for Rebecca says chains of love. Yeah, 100%. It's so much more complicated than I would say this Lovers upright situation where things line up. My situation lines up, their situation lines up, and we can just make things happen. There's an inherent complication here. She says, yeah, I think he is my soulmate, but wasn't sure. Yeah, and I mean, I never use that term. But if I was going to use that term, this connection here is, it's almost, it's like it's unbreakable. In a very real sense. It's like, you can try and you'll find out that doesn't work for you. She says, it's different this time. She says, me either, LOL. Yeah, 100%. So thank you so much again, my dear, for the donation, for the support. And I hope that was helpful. I really wish you two all the best. It's a very complicated situation. I don't know that I've ever seen. She says, thank you. You're very, very welcome, my dear. That's, I don't know that I've ever said damned if you do, damned if you don't in a reading before, because I do like to always have some level of, there's always a way forward. There's always a way forward. But sometimes, like if you have gone down a dirt road and you are 30 miles from civilization and you found the most beautiful beach and you decide to leave, you either go back the bumpy dirt road that you came, which is all, going to have its own level of complications, or you just choose to live on that beach forever. That may sound ridiculous, but right, when we tread into situations that beach was calling us, and I had to get to that beach, but now I can't really leave the beach. There's going to be wear and tear on my car coming in and out. Anyways, guys, metaphors are my best friends and going to be the death of me. Going to be the death of me. My goodness. So thank you so much. She says makes sense to me, LOL or lol. Journey makes fun of me for saying lol. Has anybody, they're acting like I'm the first person that's ever said lol? Like, I almost see it as like LAWL, like the word, instead of LOL. To me, if it's in capital letters, like capital L, capital O, capital L, that is LOL. But if it's lowercase, that's a word. That is lol. But everybody makes fun of me. I don't know. Anyways, Elise says, I like you say lol. It's funny, lol. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. So, guys, please make sure you are sending in some hearts, some emojis, some fun things. Energy says, I say lol as well. Okay. And Rebecca says, my dad says lol all the time. Okay, there's people on, I'm not calling it Team Cassidy because I did not come up with lol, but it's lovely to hear this. Audrey says, I've never heard anyone say lol like you. It's cute though. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where that ever came from. It's just how I like to see the words, especially in lowercase. Regardless. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. I love Thursday nights. I look forward to them all week. And then after the show, I'm pumped because I get to chat with the amazing folks that are in the back. And then I just have to wait for Thursday, unless I'm on the Friday show, which, guys, spoiler alert, I'm going to be on the Friday show a couple of times this month. So stay tuned for that. I cannot wait. Okay, let's grab another deck. Let's get some cards nice and shuffled here. And I'll be ready for my next question, please. Haley. Hi, Haley. Haley says, hello, will I struggle in any future physical therapy courses down the line? I go back August 2023 to retake a course, and then after I pass that, I can move along in the program. Thank you. All right, so you said, will I struggle in any future physical therapy courses down the line? Okay, let's take a look at how this goes. I'm going to ask specifically about that one you're retaking, and then let's take a look at the program as a whole. So the one you have to retake. All right, awesome. And let's see if we see any level of struggle going on throughout the program. All right, my dear. So looking at that particular course that you are going to retake, it's definitely, I'm going to say it's as big of a bear this time around as it was last time, but I do honestly see you doing better. I'm seeing you pass it this time. My last card here in the string has the Knight of Wands upright, the first two being the Nine of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords. So what I want to say with this is you really need to change your approach. It's going to sound silly to say the approach you used last time didn't work, because we know that was the outcome. But I'll say, think of this as what this is calling for you to do is to change the way that you approach your coursework and how you study. That Nine of Cups in reverse, it's almost like all at once, or I maybe leave things to the last minute. Do you leave things to the last minute? I think your best path forward with that particular course is to really stay on top of the material as it comes out. That is going to be the best path forward for that particular class. And I do see you coming out successful this time around. So looking at the rest of the program here, I have the Ace of Swords reversed, I have Judgment upright, and I have the Queen of Swords. This is fascinating because one of the more... chopped. Okay. There's the bell. There's the bell to totally chop my train of thought, which is hilarious with all of those sword cards. But I hope that that was helpful, my dear. And I really wish you all the best. It's exciting to be continuing on in a program. And yeah, I'll just say things look good this time around, but it is certainly calling for a change in approach. And then I think you've got this. So awesome. Thanks, guys, for being here. Please be sending some little hearts, some little emojis. I love seeing the stuff fly over on the side of my screen. I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'll be ready for my next question, please. We've got a donation for a 3-minute reading. Elise, hi, darling. Again, thank you so much for your donation. You are just sweet as pie, my dear. Let's grab the deck we were just working with here, and I'm going to give her a good shuffle. Elise says, can we go further on can we go further on if we will get back together, or if you see me going to North Carolina with him? All right, great question. Thank you for the specificity. That's what we see in terms of you two getting back together. So I'm going to stick with what I said there. I'm seeing period of what you're in now, this stagnancy. Then I'm seeing period of rumble and tumble. And then I'm seeing a period of, okay, we need to actually make a plan and make something happen. Lots of people are saying hi to you, Elise. This is so sweet. Elise is a beautiful soul. So let's take a look at, I'm just going to ask that very directly if we see you two actually getting back together here. Okay, and then I want to ask you, said, all right, will you be moving to North Carolina together? We see that taking place. That's the card there. All right, so with the two of you getting back together, yes, every time I'm trying to tap into the future timeline with you two, it's like, it's fascinating because it's so blocked, and then it loosens, and then it comes together. I have completely different cards, and I'm getting a very similar sort of tone here. So I have the Two of Swords reversed, which I want to say that's echoing that period of time where we're still testing the limits of what doesn't work for us. Because we have tried a lot of things that don't work, but we haven't tried all of the things that don't quite work yet. Then I have the Nine of Coins reversed, and that card had come up in the previous reading when we were talking about him having communicated the situation he finds himself in, the stuff you guys already talked about, essentially. The fact that I have this here in reverse is it's saying those complications that are holding you in place now, after this period of time where you guys find out this is not going to work, we end up re-examining those issues. The final card I have in the string is the World upright. So if I was to bet my money, it's interesting. It's very interesting because it's like, I will say that from my cards, this time I've asked, last time I've asked, and previously when we've looked at this, I do see you two ending up together. But every time I ask, it's like, we got a lot of work to do. There's quite a bit more crap that this connection needs to sort out before we can actually end up in our being together phase. When I'm asking, will you two move to North Carolina, or will you move to North Carolina? I don't know if that's together or with him. I have the Four of Coins reversed, the Five of Coins, and the Ace of Cups reversed. I do see you two. She says, yeah, it's something different, lol. And there is definitely work, lol. Yes, 100%. North Carolina isn't hitting the nail on the head for where you two end up going together. She says it would be to be with him. So this Four of Coins in reverse is just kind of saying, I think we're looking in the wrong area where you're asking this question. I have the Five of Coins where it's like it can look like a financial block, but there are some, it seems more logistical concerns. Finish my thought there. Logistical concerns with going to North Carolina, at least in the short term. And the Ace of Cups reversed, it's just like, we can't really make this one happen. To me, I'm not really getting a yes. I'm getting a no on the North Carolina. She says, oh, okay, he might just stay in Florida with me then. And the Four of Wands in reverse to that. So I see you two together. To me, this would have been, yes, we're staying where we're currently at. I will say the togetherness does relocate. I'm not great with getting like states and particular wheres, but I'm not seeing North Carolina. I'm seeing you two together, but somewhere other than where you currently are. Doesn't need to be too far though with that 4. Unless it's Greece. I wish. But nevertheless, my dear, she says it might be somewhere different. Lol. Yeah, I think it is going to be somewhere different. So thank you again, Elise, for your donation and for your support. It's lovely to see you. She says, no biggie. I just like, I will be with him again. LOL. Yeah. Every time I have asked, I see it. And it never lets it, the cards never, they never jump past the complications that we see before it reaches there. But every time at the end of my string, I've always got a yes. She says, thank you again. You're so very welcome. Because you know how well not being together doesn't work. You know? Not being together does not work. So we'll just need to go through a few more things that don't work, and then we'll figure out the thing that works. So thank you so much again, my dear. Journey says, lol. Oh, he says, LOL, lol. He called me on the LOL, lol. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is so fun. Guys, I'm just having an absolute ball here. This is just my favorite time of the week. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I can't believe this hour is cruising by so quickly. And thanks again to everyone who has donated for the show and for helping to donate to the Planted Tree Foundation. Okay, I was going to say Lamau, but I think that's a little too far. LMAO. Says Elise. Peace is giving me all of the 100s. Journey says, love you and miss you, Elise. We do miss you, darling. It's so lovely to see you. And I hope, despite the complication in that situation, that things are going well on your end. So, guys, I'm going to grab my other deck here, and I'll be ready for my next question, please. Celtic Dragon. Hey, Celtic Dragon. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Get a good shuffle in here. He says, why did my son's mother, my first wife, contact me today out of nowhere? Does she have a bad motive? All right, let's take a look. Why did my son's mother contact me today? Does she have a bad motive? Let's take a look. Why did your first wife contact you today? I'm imagining this is like a phone call that you didn't pick up type of a deal. Does she have a bad motive? Mixed motive. She finds herself in a situation where she needs your help. First card down I have here is the 8 of Swords upright. I then have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So to me, what I am seeing with this set, and then I have the 9 of Wands reverse. I don't think her motive is necessarily evil or bad, but I see it as self-serving. There's something that she needs from you, and you're going to be the person to help get her out of said bind, is what I'm seeing. With this 9 of Wands, I think it is going to put you out if and when you choose to get back to her on her proposal. It's going to be like out of your way. It's going to require either your resources, your time, that you're just not looking for this. You're not looking to offer the help that she needs. So I'm not seeing it being sinister. Oh no, yeah, I'm seeing it being a little sinister. It's like, is it sinister? I got the devil. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a level of manipulation here behind her ask. But it's probably going to come across with this Knight of Cups, playing to the part of you that she may find would be willing to help her. But yeah, I mean, she's wanting to play you a little bit. Thank you for your question, and I apologize. I wish that could have been a nicer message. But that is what I got for you, and I hope that was helpful. Best of luck with navigating the situation with her. Guys, look at all these hearts coming in. Peace and all of these hearts and these squirrels and the waves, and Peace is sending these little octopus emojis. Yay, I love it. Oh, and the coffees. Ooh, the cups of coffee. I have not had caffeine in 2 days. for no other reason than I'm just really into this chocolate rooibos tea right now. And yeah, for that reason, I've had no caffeine. P says, playing with the emojis, lol. Yes, I appreciate it. It's really fun to watch my screen light up with all of these fun emojis. So we appreciate you, P. Thank you so much for all the love. So guys, we're in the last 5 minutes of the show. I can't believe it. We're going to take one more question, and then I'm going to have to love you and leave you until next week. Audrey, hi, darling. Audrey asks, hi, beautiful. Hi, sweetie. Journey says, LMAO. I love it. Oh, no. They're talking about Lamau. I don't even remember what I said. That's embarrassing. Audrey, hi, beautiful. Hey, will my brother Austin stay with his little entitled spoiled brat of a girlfriend, Michelle? She's been pushing me to say how I really feel about her. Thanks. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with their connection and what advice there is for you for navigating that situation. They tell me how you really feel about it. What's going on with those two? All right. Aw, I'm sorry. I think she's sticking around for a minute. I feel like they do have their own problems. This Chariot card here starting the string, I would say maybe at the beginning things were half decent between the two of them. Audrey says I was being nice there. Yeah. But what I'll say with what's going on with them currently, I got the 9 of Wands and the Emperor reversed. So where you're picking up on certain truths of her character, I think he's already kind of annoyed by certain aspects of her. I'm not feeling that he's fully supportive and fully invested in this relationship. He's already got, I'm not saying a wandering eye like he's cheating. I'm not getting that at all. But there is a questioning mentality going on for him with, he's questioning the longevity of this connection. She says, yes, he is. This is going to be a long road ahead for him. What he's seeing now, I want to say, is just a taste of the things that are to come and what she can dish him in his life. To me, I think he's going to trudge along for this a bit more. I'm not seeing an immediate breakup. I've got the, what is this? The 6 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So it's kind of like she says enough, does enough to keep things moving on. She says he won't marry her and they are fighting right now. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I wouldn't even be sorry. She said she's been using him. Yeah, if he's pulling back completely and not wanting to speak to her. Like, it seems kind of, I'm getting his fed upness. And she says how we see it. Yeah, I mean, he is fed up. I do see them kind of making amends and this continuing for a bit. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I'm not seeing it end in the short term. And I'm sorry to say that because it's hard to see someone we love with someone that sucks. So just be there to support him. She says good. I will just say quickly, because I was curious, something for you. Don't let her pull you out of who you are. Don't give her the power to remove your sense of grace and the way you carry yourself. It's not worth it. She says yes. And this will be to anybody. She says, I'm holding my words, lol. To anybody, right? When people try to aggravate you, and it's easier said than done, and you play into that aggravation, just they're going, dance for me, puppet, Like, don't let people pull you out of yourself. If you're someone who is kind, caring, respectable, be very careful who you let bubble demons out of you. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Anytime you let people throw your emotional state around, it's one of those giving away your powers type things. P says this was fun. This was so very much fun. Audrey says she won't say anything directly to me. Yeah, she knows better than that. I'm sorry. I wish we could up her out of your life. But until then, guys, thank you so much. This has been such a wonderful evening. I cannot believe we are at the 9 o'clock hour. This hour just cruised by. I was having so much fun. Thank you so much to everyone who donated, especially for the support that it's giving to the Plant a Tree Foundation here as we are celebrating the Save the Earth Day, Earth Month. And it's a wonderful charity, and I'm very excited that we get to be a part of supporting it. So thanks everybody. This has been such a great night. Again, the Friday show tomorrow is not going to be here. So hang on until Monday. Our next show, we're going to be back with Journey Ryan live at 10 o'clock Eastern time on Monday. Over the weekend, if you're looking for a reading, you can always head over to www.mypsychicconnection.com and not tune in, it's not a show, but get in touch with the reader of your choice, and you can have a one-on-one session and get all of your questions answered. Until next time, guys, this is Cassidy the Cardslinger, loving you and leaving you, signing off. Have an excellent Easter, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.